Okay, we're gonna be moving on with our lesson today on polygons. We've been finding the missing exterior angles, which is basically the angle on the outside. So in our last lesson, we were able to do question 1A, 1B, and 1C. We said that the angles on the outside of any polygon would always add up to 360. So what I want you to do now, if you want to pause the video and try question 2, A, B, C, and D. So these 3 questions basically. So pause the video now and try those 3 questions. Okay, hope you've done them. Right, so what I need to do now here, the first thing is to check if you have all the angles on the outside. That's the first thing. So this A is what you're looking for, is on the outside. This 90 is on the outside. This 31 is on the outside. That's outside, that's one. So I've got all exterior angles that I need now. So all the exterior angles that I need are all here. Now what I need to do is that I need to know that, to say that if I were to add them, so if I was to add the A to the 31, to the 83, to the 72, to the 30, altogether, I will get 360. So in exam, you form an equation just like we done here. Now, when you form this equation, they'll give you one trick because they know that you know how to start this. Now, the next thing you need to do is now to simplify these numbers, put them together. So I've got A there. Then you can just basically add. So I've got 31 plus 83 plus 72 plus 30. And you can just add them quickly. So this is going to be 102. So I've got 102. That is going to be 102. Then I'm going to add 83. Then I'm going to add 31. That's going to be 216. So if I had the A, which is missing, and I add the 216, which I've got, the answer should be 360 altogether. Okay, so that's A plus everything that I've got, which is 216, should give me 360. Now, when I want to find A, I will need to do the opposite. I do the inverse, which is 360 take away 216. Okay. Now, when you do that, the answer is going to be 44 degrees. No, it's not going to be 44. Let's take that away properly. So that's going to be 360, and we're taking away 260. Okay, we got 1 from that, that becomes 5, and that becomes 10. So you got 4 there, and that becomes 4, and that's going to be 1. Okay, so A looks like it's 144. Now, we just write that. I'm just going to write that 144. Now, once I've done that, then all I need to do is to check whether I've done everything right, whether I've added all the angles, because it's very easy to miss that. Now, just by looking at A, I can see that this angle A here, it seems to be an angle less than 90, but I'm getting a big answer here. So in exam, I'll then go back and check my working out, and you can see clearly that I forgot to put 90 degrees there. That means that whatever I've done is not correct. The 90 degrees, I needed to have added that, and it's quite easy to do that because here they didn't write 90. So here where I am, where I've got 216 there, I needed to add 90 there before I do anything. So these numbers, all of them together, I should have had 90 to it first. Okay, so I've got 90 there. That should go to 360. Okay, now 216, if I had 90, is going to be 306. Okay, now that's going to be 360 if I add. Okay, so if I got A is going to be 360, and we do the opposite. You take away that one, and the answer is going to be 54 degrees. Okay, so the answer is 54 degrees on that. So again, all you need to do is to add them and say that the answer is equals 360, and then just start doing the opposite. Just start doing the opposite after simplifying. Okay, so that's the answer to question A. Now I'm going to do question B now. With question B again, you need to check if you got all the angles on the outside. Now 98 is on the outside, 71 is on the outside, B is on the outside. However, this one I don't have anything on the outside, but you know that the inside, which is the interior, if I add to the exterior, should always give me 180. So I've got 90 there. It means that this is going to be 90. So I could write that one as 90 there. Okay, so this one here. Now with this one, I've got 135, but that's the interior, is inside. But I want the outside. To do that, I take away from 180. So you take away 135 from 180 to give 45. Now then the next thing I need to do is just basically to add them up. Just basically add them up. So I've got B, which is what I'm looking for. I've got 90, which is this one here. And I've got 45, which is this one. And I've got 98, which is that one. And I've got 71. If I add all of this together, the answer should be 360. Okay. Now, all you need to do here is do what we did. So the first you need to do, check that you got all the numbers about 90, 45, 98, 71, and B, which is all there. Then you simplify the numbers. So 90 plus 45 plus 98 plus 71, add them together, and then just take away from 360. Okay. Now, when you get to question C and D, the approach is the very same thing. You want to find angle C, which is on the outside, this one here, but that's really easy because we know that we have this 106. So that means that this one is obviously going to be 70, that's going to be 74 degrees because 106 and the C make a straight line. So that's quite easy to do. Now, to find D, I will need to add the three angles outside. So I'm going to say D plus 151, which is this one, plus 74, which is that one. These are the only angles on the outside. There are three of them. There's D, there is 151, there is 74. If I add all of them together, the answer is going to be 360. Okay. Now, all I need to do is to add 151 to 74 in simplifying, then take away from 360. Now, when you do that properly, the answer should be as in question 2 here. So I've got 54, I've got 56, 74, and 135. Okay, so you want to pause your video and then just mark the work quickly. Pause the video and mark the work. Okay, hope you've done that. So that's going to be the end of our second video.